Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. The first Commissioner's Cup was back in 2021. The Seattle Storm won the inaugural version.
And Brianna Stewart, the first MVP of the Commissioner's Cup championship game. The WNBA introducing the second competition to give the regular season a little extra spice.
And a look now at the Chicago Sky upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Las Vegas where they'll take on the Aces. Then on Saturday, they go back home and will be hosting the Minnesota Lynx.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents, they're a great chance to see how well your team can truly perform.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Nice feed as Carrington finds a teammate with an even better look. That's just good offense.
Pass to Mack. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Brink. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
Here's Mack. And here we go, the Sky fast break. And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Dimes. And there are the Sky with another bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's McDonald. Here's Stevens, covered by Cardoso. Looking to end the run, and it's McDonald getting it to go.
Playing way above her listed height. McDonald, not afraid, down low.
Down low. Cardoso. And she banks in the layup.
Red hot out of the gates, 4 for 4 shooting.
An 8-point differential. Pass to Cloud. Court Queen. And here's McDonald. Here's Court Queen. Buries the long-range jumper.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Screen by Cardoso. Now here's Dimes. She's guarded by Court Queen. 5 on the clock. Dimes a screen. There's the 3. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
And it's Court Queen missing. And here in the first, 3 minutes in. Pass to Dimes. Shot left block. It's hauled in by Court Queen. The Fever trailing. Outside McDonald. Dimes with the ball. McDonald picks her up. Now Dimes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Harry McDonald. Guarded by Dimes. Pass to Court Queen. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Few players in this league move the ball around like Cloud. The best part, she rarely turns it over.
Now here's Dimes. To the paint. Cardoso throwing it down.
You got to be kidding me. Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
And why not? A nice way to pad the lead right there.
Let's all go to New York.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm all in.
What a view of that spectacular play from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's McDonald. Right wing, 6 to shoot. Here's Stevens. Back to McDonald. Pass to Court Queen. And the Fever hit again from deep. Chicago in the lead. Now Dimes. She's guarded by Court Queen. And stolen by Court Queen. They push it up 4-on-3. Shoots. And another basket for Indiana. And so it's Chicago with it. Pass to Brink. Cardoso. Dimes. She's guarded by Stevens. Here's Dimes. Azare Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. So it's Indiana now, trailing by 2. Outside McDonald. Out to the right wing. Tries it from 19. Stevens. Egbo. And it's good. The game is all even.
Well, defensively, the possession doesn't end until you secure the board, especially when a player like Queen Egbo is out there.
Watkins. She's covered by Cloud. Watkins. And that time also missed a shot. There's the horn, and it's been a close game at the end of 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Nice start to the game for them, tallying a few steals through 1.
They've been aggressive on defense, and it's paid off, so I'm going to expect them to keep it up.
Here's McDonald. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Pass to Horston. Powered down after the assist led her into the lane.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
That's going to be a poster.
Oh, it's going to be a poster, all right, and I'm going to be the first one to order it. That's just a tough, gritty finish.
Now here is Stevens. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. And that one's good.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Pass to Egbo. Cloud. Here's Smalls. To the middle. Stolen. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
And Azare Stevens slams it in.
She's an automatic finisher when she gets into that area.
And she picks the simple one-handed jam to get the 2 points.
Keep it simple indeed, and those could be an important 2 points, guys, in a close game like we have here.
Timeout called the Sky. Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Wheeler. Watkins. She's covered by Cloud. Caruso throwing it down.
Back to basics, boys and girls, using the one-hand slam.
Hey, well, she makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Then she better stay with those basics because this is a tight ball game we've got going tonight.
And you can't understate the importance of this game. Both teams with a shot at advancing.
That's what makes it so interesting. I love the addition of this tourney, and the players seem to like it as well.
Out to the left wing. Back to Wheeler. Just 5 to shoot. Watkins. The Fever pull it in.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Back to Cloud. Stevens. Pass to McDonald. And another 3 for Indiana.
And you're seeing it right there, that guard quickness from McDonald.
And here's Cardoso. She's guarded by Egbo. Carrington outside. Watkins. She's covered by Cloud. Good on the triple.
That gets her going here in the second quarter after hitting 2 from long range in the first.
Outside McDonald. Takes the 3. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Showing that competitive fire. Natasha Cloud takes pride in coming back with a 3 of her own.
Outside Wheeler. Watkins. Mack grabs the miss. The Fever leading. Outside McDonald.
2 minutes.
To the left wing. Pass to Stevens. A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Wheeler. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Stevens grabs the board. Here's Mack. Pass to Stevens. Knocked loose. Now here's Wheeler, guarded by McDonald. To the inside, stolen by Egbo. Now McDonald. Oh, and McDonald with the dunk.
Sharp steal and the run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams to pull away. Maybe that will be a springboard for them.
Maybe it'll inspire them.
I think it could inspire them. I mean, a dunk like that, coming off a great defensive play, has to build them some momentum.
Goes back up. And Stevens with the layup.
Hard work on the glass once again, guys. They've put a lot of effort into their rebounding.
And that interior play, it's made a big difference in this game.
Now here's Wheeler. Pass to Carrington. Looking to end the drought. And she lays it in.
Well, a hot start from long range for them, but they've gotten away from shooting the 3.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. If you've got an open look from deep, fire it up. You have my permission.
Here's Cloud. No good on the 3. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Fever on top, leading by 4. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. Here's Court Queen. Inside. Stevens. Oh, Cardoso with the block. Here's Mack. A nice defense from Cameron Brink. The Sky trail. Pass to Dimes. For three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the D sacked offense, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
Here's Mack. Court Queen up top. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Fever.
Boy, coming out of halftime slow, 0 for 3.
Pass to Cardoso. Brink a screen. Now here's Dimes. She's covered by Cloud. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. Dimes, that's good.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Here's Mack. To the inside. Stolen by Camila Cardoso. The tray. Stevens grabs the board. The Fever trailing. Pass to McDonald. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Stevens. Cardoso with the block.
Yeah, get used to that from Cardoso. He racked up 263 of those in college.
What a remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
And you can see the mindset she has. When the game's this close, she's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Goes up off the inbound. Here's Stevens. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time, and offensive glass getting it done.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard.
But I like their energy. If they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them.
Timeout called the Sky. Here's Cardoso. She's got 6. Dimes. She's guarded by Court Queen. Outside Brink. The 3. Tries again. Cardoso laying it in. Indiana with the ball. Pass to Cloud. Court Queen. And the shot goes in.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Dimes. She's guarded by Court Queen. Dimes. It's hauled in by Court Queen. The Fever leading. Right side McDonald. It's stolen by Carrington. Rebounded by the Fever. The 2024 Most Improved Player was none other than San Diego native Dejanay Carrington.
She's always been an excellent defender. Offensively, though, Carrington took a major step forward, scoring about 13 points per game.
Well, she can't find the range here in the second after doing a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside. Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Pass to Court Queen. Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far. They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Now here's Court Queen. She's got 13.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Here's Brink. She's got 5. Court Queen with it. Pass to McDonald. Court Queen. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Fever.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Dimes a screen. And here's Brink. 5 to shoot. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Chicago in the lead. To the wing on the left. From downtown. Rebounded by the Fever.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
On the wing, Aari McDonald. Pass to Mack. To end the drought. Cameron Brink playing some nice defense. And here is Dimes. She's got 9. And stolen by Aari McDonald. No luck on that one. 3 quarters of play and a close game here. Sky out in front. They're up by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And welcome back as we get rolling once more. 4th quarter right ahead, and what'll be a very well-contested game. Outside Sims. Pass to Wheeler. Back to Sims. Clock at 6. Now Cardoso. Here's the 3. Wheeler can't get it to go. Now it's Atwell. On the wing, Aari McDonald. Stevens. Here's Atwell. To tie it up. The offensive rebound. Outside for Cloud. Pass to McDonald. This one for 3. Camila Cardoso gets the board. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
They get it again. The second chance effort. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sky. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. Outside Wheeler. Down low. And a basket by Cardoso.
What an incredible find from Erica Wheeler. Her passing skills bring out the best in her teammates.
some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And so it's Chicago with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The Fever trailing. Pass to Cloud. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Smith, no good. Carrington outside. Now here's Wheeler. Here's Cardoso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is quite a performance we're seeing from her today. Not one miss on the day, which means that's right. She's a perfect 100% from the field.
Cloud outside. Out to the wing. Back to Smith. Expanding her range. Outside McDonald. Cloud. Egbo. Covered by Cardoso. For 3. Smith, no good. Now here's Horston. She's guarded by Stevens. And it's Carrington missing. Now here's McDonald.
2 minutes
Shoots over
remaining.
Wheeler.
2 minutes.
And she can't stop this drought. Another miss. Out to the wing. Here's Cardoso. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. Smith, right side. Pass to Egbo. And stolen by Cardoso. Now Horston. She's guarded by Egbo. Here's Cardoso. And she can't bank that one in. Cloud outside. Pass to McDonald. Lets it go from deep. And she's good on the 3 ball.
You can just tell that McDonald was hungry to deliver for her team. She can be so tenacious.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. And the Fever making a change here. Here's Dimes. To the paint. Watkins cans it from downtown.
He's carrying a lot of load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. With the step back, and it's Court Queen missing.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, she's been ice cold. Very little going her way out there.
It's tipped and stolen by Aari McDonald. Well, no doubt about it, there's an excitement here around this franchise. When you come into Chi-Town and play the Sky, you better be prepared.
Obviously, the Chicago-Indiana matchup has become must-watch. A Midwest rivalry that's gotten a little chippy lately.
And so for the Fever, well, they clearly had the upper hand in last year's season series, winning 3 of the last 4 games against the Sky. And that's an intentional foul.
Aari McDonald. First personal foul. Second team foul. Chicago Sky. Watkins. 2 shots.
She drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Off the mark there with the 3. Watkins, guarded by McDonald. So it's Chicago picking up the win. This was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.
Yeah, they faced some challenges, but held firm when they needed to. Defensively, offensively, effectively locking down the W.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.